So before we talk about this interesting scenario which is unfolding right now here in price action of Bitcoin, I just want you guys to destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, come on, hit the subscribe button and the bell, because in this video we are going to talk about some very interesting scenario which is unfolding right now for Bitcoin, and also the indicator which was supposed to give us a bearish confirmation might be changing very soon. I mean, the price of Bitcoin, if you look at this in a daily time frame, is forming falling wedge. Falling wedge is considered bullish because we know it usually gets formed during an uptrend, and when the price gets exhausted, it starts forming this falling wedge type of formation. And right now, if we look in our case, the price of Bitcoin might be slowly breaking out from this upper trend line. And if you look at this example after the uptrend, first is the uptrend, second lower lows, you can see lower highs, lower lows, third resistance, even lower lows. Yes, we are seeing lower highs, lower lows continuation pattern, and fourth is a breakout. So in our case, if we look at this price structure, we are clearly appearing above this falling trend line. So in the medium short term, if the price of Bitcoin, or let's say for today or the upcoming days, remains above 27,000 to 26,600 range, between that area, then there is a very high probability for this trend with some range bound to slowly get attracted here to the upside before deciding the trend direction. And why? Because we know these indicators might be changing very soon. I mean, if we look at the RSI now, the RSI is slowly following this rising trend line, and also looks like it could be heading towards this 50 level. Here, if we look at this MACD, even though this is a bearish MACD cross, right? This one here is a bearish MACD cross. Now, it might be changing very soon. So please watch out for these indicators to confirm before looking into any long opportunities. But this is actually clearly showing a sign that maybe now with some range bound, the price and this indicator could be appearing in a buy territory. Because yesterday, when we looked at the price action in a 4-hour time frame, we found out the lower line from this ascending triangle was holding the price. Yesterday, when the price was range bounding around that area, we knew that this lower trend line, which previously also held the price, will be acting as a strong line of support, and it did, right? And now the price of Bitcoin looks like it could be slowly getting attracted towards the upper trend line, just like as shown here in an example. So what I'm trying to pinpoint here is that in the medium short term, if the price of Bitcoin remains above 26,600 to 27,000 range, even with some shakeout, right? Even with some shakeout, this could still favor the longs. For that, as I've been very clear, we need a confirmation from these indicators. But if you look at this indicator, these indicators might be slowly turning bullish for the upcoming days. And if we look at the example on the right hand side, once we flip the previous temporary resistance into support, then this ascending triangle will be looked as a bullish continuation pattern. And beside this example, yesterday we also talked about the symmetrical triangle formation, and we found out the lower line from the symmetrical triangle and the ascending triangle were holding the price. But now, if we look at this in a 4-hour time frame, you can see, guys, the price of Bitcoin got rejected one more time after appearing around this upper trend line from the symmetrical triangle. So in the medium short term, what I'm expecting, if the price of Bitcoin does show some shakeout and remains over 26,600 range, we could see a movement here like this playing out for the upcoming days for Bitcoin. Yes, guys, as long as we remain above this 26,600 to 27,000 range, there is a very high probability for this trend to continue here to the upside, because the indicators might be slowly in favor of longs. And beside this bullish scenario, guys, I just want to also give a quick update on this area where we are right now. Why the resistance from this symmetrical triangle, why the resistance from this ascending triangle is so important. Because if you look at this triangle top formation, which is considered as a bearish continuation pattern, could get invalid once we flip this key line of resistance into support. Yes, guys, the lower trend line from this triangle top will be looked as support once we manage to break above it. So that's why in the medium short term, if we break the resistance from this symmetrical triangle and even the resistance from this ascending triangle, then we could be slowly getting attracted towards this upper trend line from this triangle top around 29,000 before deciding the trend duration. And along with this, we also need a confirmation from this broadening top, which is acting as a line of resistance at this current stage. Lower line from this triangle top is acting as a resistance. Now you can see lower line from this broadening top or ascending broadening wedge is acting as a resistance. So if we do flip that into support, then we could be also looking at this formation as a double bottom formation or 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, because with this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, we have already seen a retracement of around 0.618, right? And now once the neckline or the 0.2, according to this 1, 2, 3 reversal pattern, this here is 0.1, right? And the neckline is 0.2, this is 0.3. So once we flip this neckline around 0.2 into support, which is going to be the upper line resistance from this ascending triangle, then there is a very high probability for this trend also to get attracted towards 29,000 range before choosing a trend duration. So looking into different time frame, looking into different scenarios, we are not allowed to break below 26,600 support line, and in a bigger picture we need to flip the resistance, this lower trend line from this broadening top, lower trend line from this triangle top, and even the neckline from this head and shoulder must be flipped into proper support, because as soon as we do that, then you can see very, very clearly, guys, the price in that case could be following this bullish continuation pattern here like this. So that's why to avoid the bearish scenario, to avoid getting attracted towards this 25,000 range, we need the price of Bitcoin to flip this key line of resistance around 27,400 into proper support. By doing that, we are going to enter inside this head and shoulder, and this is going to be invalidated. We are going to enter inside this broadening top. We are also going to enter inside this triangle top, and in that case this upper line is where we could be getting attracted. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope the price in the medium short term remains between 26,600 to 27,000 range to turn this indicator bullish. So let's keep a close eye around this MACD, RSI and T3CCI, but I personally think this could be slowly in favor of longs for the upcoming days. So this was some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.